What's up, everybody? Welcome to Under the Air Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we're going to talk about Marcus Clarke, a transfer from the U. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are that close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Do it now. Right. Marcus Clarke, he is a transfer cornerback from the U. And yeah, it's a very random time of the season, well into fall camp. Game week is when this essentially came out for Missouri within 7 days of the game. He announced his commitment on Tuesday afternoon to Mizzou, chose the Tigers over Kansas and Kansas State. Kind of interesting that three schools in close proximity were apparently his three choices. And just a quick side note, this time of him entering the transfer portal well into fall camp, it's chaotic. And transferring is just all the time. And this, right before the season starts, this guy transfers. That's going away mercifully. There's going to be set periods for the transfer portal coming soon, it appears. So there will be at least a little more structure to recruiting, and that's going to be a blessing for those of us trying to cover it, and especially for the coaches. Anyway, so looking at Marcus Clarke, he is 5'10", listed at $190 on the Miami Hurricanes website, and that's more of a typical type size of a corner. And I'll talk a little more about that in a second. He's from Winter Park, Florida, so kind of a local kid originally going to the U. 5.5 rated, according to Rivals, 3-star. In his time at Miami, he played in 2020 and 21, recruiting class of 2020. In those 2 seasons, he had 18 games in which he played. He made 4 starts. He had 29 tackles, a pair of picks, and he broke up 3 passes. So while he wasn't always a starter, he was consistently in there, kind of a depth piece. I think, in looking at his film, I think that's what Mizzou is going to get. I didn't see anything in terms of being a shutdown corner in the film I saw. What I did see was physicality. And I saw that in a couple of ways. One, in kind of jump balls, he has the athleticism and the strength to go up man versus man against a bigger receiver and break up a pass. He just doesn't get manhandled and bodied out of the way all the time. So that's good to see. I also liked seeing the fact that he could hold his ground, hold his mud, as my old coach would say. And when a receiver was trying to block him, he could hold his ground. And there's one play in particular where it was a swing pass to a running back that really didn't go anywhere because the lane that was supposed to be cleared for the running back wasn't there because Clarke held his ground. So the running back had to kind of stop and stutter step and try and make people miss. Clarke, along with some other safety, came in and together they cleaned up the mess and kept it to like a 2-3 yard gain. So that was good to see. For Missouri, this is, it's all about building depth, just increasing talent all over the place. Most of this roster is Eli Drinkwitz's now, but it's not all the way his. And, some guys just don't work out. So you are constantly recruiting, and this is part of it. Also, Coach Drink has, I don't know if it's been intentional or not, but there's been a number of taller corners. And that's something that is not necessarily common, obviously. 5'10", it's kind of a more traditional cornerback size. So if these taller corners don't have the shiftiness and quickness to keep up when a receiver makes a move, well, that maybe Clarke can. Maybe he can be a matchup guy. We'll see. So I think it's interesting. And one thought that just came to mind for me is with Blake Baker running this 4-2-5 defense with the star position, if there's a team that throws it around a lot, like the Week 1 matchup, Louisiana Tech, with their offense, there might be more wide receivers out there. Maybe you put him out there at the star instead of Martez Manuel if he's not able to cover as effectively. with him as a corner, yet being physical, maybe that's something where he gets a few reps. We'll see. That could be kind of a matchup situation again. Again, building depth. That's what this is all about. Corner is, it's interesting with Missouri because you've got Abrams, Drain, and Rakestraw, who are, they're established within the team, but they're not necessarily all conference type of guys. So, yeah, you need as much talent as you can get at the position. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about with Missouri and Marcus Clarke. Thanks for checking out this video. Keep it tuned here to Under the Arch Sports to follow the Cardinals in their pennant race and as Mizzou football gets going into their season. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope to see you next time.